Start winning the content game on your stream. It's time you start winning the content game. Crowdsourcing amazing content for your viewers just got easier! Exclamation point. Challenge Board is an integrated Twitch extension. Ooh, it's a sponsorship offer. Oh, spicy. Is that actually on the right email? It was on the right email.
Racer, you do know it's like impossible to kill Petro, right? Fine. It takes enough shells, it'll die, but it's not like you can just dev strike it off the map.
No, I saw a potato running SC on a Vermont do it.
Oh, so, okay.
84% off, what a bargain. Oh my god, you must be talking about Surfshark VPN. Exclamation point Surfshark in the chat, boys. You ever be looking for a VPN online to protect your internet cybersecurity and or, I don't know, maybe just get around region-locked websites? A VPN will do the trick. Hashtag sellout. It's always a flood, man. Like, I guess I know it doesn't matter because my damage control will come up in time, but still, man, it's always a flood. Tug? Tug's right there. Two different results? What? I quit watching porn. No need for a VPN. You guys need a VPN for porn? I didn't want my ISP selling my porn data to advertisers. They really know what I was into. They'd be able to aggressively target me. Couldn't have that. Holy shit, that dispersion. Might be a bit too high on the aim, though. I mean, I think I'll take that, I guess. This Wooster's probably the guy that complains on the forums that the Petropavlovsk is just broken. While simultaneously just walking up and giving me free broadside. And yet, for some reason, I'm actually the only one really shooting at him. Oh, there you go.
I shot over him.
Oh, then when he goes flat broadside, I don't citadel it. Hello, Petropavlovsk guns are like the Slava. They're overpowered.
Oop, dead.
Let the man cap. No.
Prepare that triple fire.
If he's gonna play that poorly in a tier 10 cruiser, I'm gonna take 7 salvos and remove him. Okay. Are you a donkey? Are they not? I mean, there are aspects of the Petropavlovsk that I think are overpowered. The radar, for one, and the armor profile, specifically the citadel protection. But other than that, I have absolutely no issue with Petropavlovsk guns. It's supposed to be that good in pen because it's supposed to be a threat to battleships. People are like, oh my god, it can citadel battleships. I'm like, well, yeah, a lot of other cruisers could, and you're now going to take issue to the fact that it can do this a little bit further away, and like, that's not my issue. The issue is just the fact that if this thing gives you flat broadside, you can't fucking damage it, and that's what I hate. I can't tell you the amount of times I've caught this thing out while it's in a turn, and it's just like, woo, 5 hits, they all overpen. Go fuck yourself. It's like, really? Like, the thing's supposed to be really tanky while angled, which it is. But the problem is, like, I need to be able to hurt it somehow. And the other issue I have is the radar being 12 kilometers really fucks over cruisers that aren't really ready for it. But I think just giving this thing and other Russian heavies a normal 10-kilometer radar would be perfectly fine. Like an American 10-kilometer radar. Perfect. And then just raising this thing up in the water a bit would also go a long way. Was he not turning out? That's my bad. What is this Hagumaru doing? I don't think he's thinking about it. The difference isn't that the battleships can't be citadel by cruisers at close range. Most, like Moskva and Henry can definitely take a cruiser, not a cruiser, a battleship to Citadel City. That's not like the point I'm really trying to make. The Petropavlovsk can do it much further away and much more reliably, but I'm okay with that aspect. Oh, one other thing about this ship that should probably be fixed. These front turrets facing backwards. They have one of the best firing arcs in the entire game. It's absolutely ludicrous. Almost 15-kilometer citadels against. You need a perfect 90-degree angle against a Conqueror or a Thunderer to do that. It's like the Slav all over again. Like, people have this huge issue with armor piercing that can citadel you when you give it broadside. It's like, what are you complaining about? That's the point. Some things like Iowa. Well, if you're gonna compare the Iowa, you compare it to the Riga, not the Petropavlovsk. Keep it within the tier, please. This tier 10 is strong versus tier 9s. Yes. It's the Stalinium physics. You need the lack of shell drag. Yeah, that is one thing that's kind of stupid. Russian ships designed their shells to be so aerodynamic that they literally could not run into air. It's true. The air does not exist to Russian shells. Alright, let's hope we don't get spotted here. Oops, that's not AP. Monty's a highly unreliable citadel, though. And the Monty isn't really the problem with the Petropavlovsk. It's more of the problem with the Monty's belt armor than anything. Or citadel protection. Monty belt armor is very difficult to get through. Monty's citadel armor, well, that ain't the belt armor now, is it? That's not that hard to get through. Which is why the Montana takes those citadels, like, really far away, even when it's angled. Because, like, it'll hit that tapered belt where the citadel is, like, right at the waterline. And that's why the Montana takes those weird, like, citadel, like that right there. You see the shell hit right there. Like, need to angle a bit better. So pondering over the Alaska worth the 1 million for XP? It's a good ship. I don't... If you have the XP, sure. And the only other option you have is Smolin, but... There's no promise that Wargaming releases anything for free XP anytime soon that's actually remotely worth 1 million free XP, so. Do I get the Georgia that's about to leave for coal, or do I get the Pommern? It's the non-sit AP DPM of a Petro? I don't know, take the DPM divided by 3. You're welcome. The RM290, the Marco Polo? I have no idea. I can't comment on that because I do not know. I'm not going to tell you guys save up your coal for Marco Polo because it could just be... Well, they've never done a free XP battleship, but I mean, it could be steel. No, it won't be steel. I think we know that for a fact. We'll probably never see a tier 9 steel ship again. Could be Research Bureau. I know when they're removing the ships. 10.1 is on the deblog. I think it's 10.1, not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. Exclamation point deblog will actually tell you the date. That's the most recent one. The Werner Voss will be for it. The Werner Voss is a test bed. It's not going to be an actual ship. The Werner Voss is only there to test the concept of skip bombers, as far as I'm aware. Duck boy, don't die! Duck boy, you're dying. Live longer.
Yeah, see.
Live better, boy. Uh-oh, they have an ARP weeaboo.
See? Just... Yep.
You gotta turn towards those.
If I turn, I lose my speed.
Stop pushing the carrier. He's gonna come back after you. And you'll die. And then they'll call you Dead Boy, not Duck Boy. Is there a way to get coal besides the grinds? Nope, not really. I think we wait for the Grozovoy. I don't think there's any way I can kill him, though. Okay, there's a slight possibility I can kill him. This would need to be literally the best salvo anyone has ever fired in the history of WoWs, though. So, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that was not the best salvo anyone's ever fired. Moskva citadels. I think I'm just gonna go straight through his turrets and kill him. Might not be the best idea. Okay, then he just gave me enough broadside to Citadel, so that also works. that does in fact work. Duck Boy is gone. He's dead. Somebody get the Pepe hands ready for Duck Boy's funeral. To kill a full broadside Petro with a Petro at 13 kilometers, you need like 10 salvos. Yeah, exactly what I was saying earlier. The citadel protection on this ship is a problem. It lacks the punishment. Like, the Yamato shot at me, and I knew I wasn't angled enough, so I just turned, gave full broadside to the Moss, but knowing he wasn't going to multi-citadel me. He only hit one. Cool, don't care, move on with my day. And the Yamato got 3 overpens. It's like, what is there for them to do in that situation? Oops, don't have a right ammo type loaded. Watch our midway just fucking delete this thing right here. Yeah, no, that's what I said it would do. And it did it. It did it right away. Citadels, please. If I can get citadels, we can actually kill this thing. I am the world's unluckiest Pedro, though. Can my carrier die? No, he's in the corner. Oh, my aim. I should have seen that. My carrier does a bow-in drop versus the Montana. Really? All you gotta do is kill the Richthofen. But no. Might as well. Just drop a fighter on me, please. I don't really have the ability to dodge these that much. Although if I can kill the Montana and I die, it doesn't matter. Which, for some reason, this thing just gave me full broadside when he didn't need to. Is that balanced gameplay? You shooting AP? The KSD CV is mad. I'd say I care about CV tiers, and I do. I love when they're salty. Give me more, please. Thank you. Are they all this bad? I don't know, dude. Again, even though this ship's been out for like 5-10 months, I don't even know how long it's been at this point. Like, people don't, like, seem to respect the AP still. Like, just respect the damn AP. No, he only double citadeled me for 20k. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh. Oh, boy, chat. You guys seeing what I'm seeing here?
I want to see the fucking Yami stats.
Well, you notice something a little, He seems to like a certain nation.
This is sort of a weeb. Don't you say?
Oh, no. Yeah, dude. No, this is the guy that needed to have a fast track to tier 10 for money.
Yes. Look at this. 4 games, average damage 26.
27,000 average in a Yamato. Through 4 games and has lost every single one. Is that what we needed wargaming? Did we need people like this at tier 10? Wow, I can get a tier 10 ship and all I need to do is give you my credit card information? Well, fuck yeah. Like, come on.
Holy shit.